From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Here's Harrison Mevis to get this one started. And we're off in Detroit. His return starts at the 5. And he takes the return out of bounds. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achan. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Jair Alexander with the stop. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They motion a receiver left. 2nd and 8. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That's complete inside the 35. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Achan, a 1st down carry. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Working inside the red zone. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Here's 2nd and 5. Gets everything he has under this throw. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Dropping back to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. They get 22 on that one. And that gives the Lions the first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here. They're going to build big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll throw it again. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And they bring him to a stop with this run. Gets him into the red zone, down to the 15. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Still sticking with the passing game. Cut near the goal line. And in for the Detroit touchdown. Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Mevis ready to send this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Throwing now on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And he gets him around 6 there. That was a Fatu Melifonwu there to make the play.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Finds a man right side. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the...
Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Wow, oh wow. He sent his offense out twice now, and both times they fumbled it away. I'm not sure who's more aggravated, the dudes down there or the dude next to me up here.
Well, I'm aggravated, but I know the guy on the field wants to put the offense in the doghouse, like all of them right now. This can't happen in the NFL, Kate. And a lot of guys out there, they got to be looking to one another, hold each other accountable to hold on to the ball.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. Lions well within striking distance. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Offense up to the line fast. This is Gibbs on second down. And he'll turn this into a solid gain down to the 14. Pickup of 6, and now they've got 3rd and 7.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Touchdown, Detroit. Snap for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Levis ready to send this one away. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Looking to the air here. Oh, he's in trouble here. He'll go down. The Lions got him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut my losses and avoid such a negative play.
And they get to this one inside the 10. Looks like they stopped it right at the 9-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They're going play action. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed to Flowers. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. To throw here on 1st down. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty play. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Finding Flowers. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. He puts everything behind this one. He's got it deep downfield. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions grow their lead just before halftime. Point after by Mevis is good. And the Lions double their lead to 14. Mevis ready to send this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face 2nd down. Back now, pressure on its way. Connects on the crosser. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Lions will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
They go play action on 1st. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with though, here. We've got second down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Setting up a throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Packers into a nickel defense, third down. He'll throw it. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. There it is, touchdown, Detroit! The Lions boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Levis now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21. Levis ready to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Second and 10 now. That one's cut along the left sideline. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Pass play on 1st and 10. That's caught. Devon Achane.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
From the 36. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 3rd and short. Pass play now. Has it downfield, working the left. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they could take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. It's 2nd and goal.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing it just before halftime. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Fielded at the 7. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out and gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
They get 6 and a 1st down as well. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Play action on 1st down. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Gibbs. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
And the defense follows him all the way and shoves him out of bounds. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. A give left side for Gibbs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's a return from the 7. And he's out a little short of the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Airing it out to start this drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He's got it at the 24. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Lions will go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll get it up to the 27. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. From the 27. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throwing now on 1st down. Got Williams, and it's complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. To the air now on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Caught by Flowers. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. He'll throw it yet again. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions continue piling it on here in the 4th. Beavis now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions continue piling on to this lead. Beavis ready to send this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again following the sack. All in left side. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And he'll get it up to the 44. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
2nd and 10 now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Desperation time here on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th. Throwing it again here. He beams one deep right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They are throwing it again. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
So now here's 3rd and 5. He's dropping back to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. He's going to throw this one. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. It's a 21-yard gain. And that gives the Lions the first. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. They've got 1st down from the 31. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Hits his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5. Pass play coming here. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
So it's 1 for the win column for the Lions. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. So for my partner Brock Hewitt and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.